Hi there, it's Janice Thompson from JazzleDazzleCraft.co.uk. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and I live and work in Scotland, and today I am filming one of my 100 easy cards. So I think this is going to be easy. I haven't tried it out, but it is heavily inspired by Vicky Allinson. I watched a lovely little YouTube video that Vicky put out of all the Christmas cards that she's made so far. Really worth a look. So check out Vicky Allinson on YouTube. Give her a like and a subscribe. I'll leave that up here so you can, hoping you'll see it. Let me see if it's there. Will you see it? I think so. I'm just going to stand up and check what's going on here. No, you won't. So let's see. There we go, Vicky. And let me just put some power in my phone so that I don't run out while I'm recording. All right then. So Vicky made, I think, a long slimline landscapes card with 5 houses in it. I'm going to do the portrait and just maybe 3 houses, but I'm going to be using the humble home and in the grove, which is what Vicky used in her little scene that she made. I've got some, she didn't show me her making it. I'm assuming that she coloured it with blends, but I'm going to colour my houses with blends, and I'm going to stamp on a white piece of card, and I've got a Night of Navy 10-fold card base. So let's just make myself a little bit of space. Wouldn't that be something? Right, so we'll leave the humble homes and do them then. I want to do them first, so I need another piece of white card. Yes, no, maybe. That's me. I never know what I want to do. Right, so let's, are they both the same size? Yes, I don't know what, that's got a mark, this one's got a mark on it, so as I'm going to be punching out. Right, so I need 3 houses. I'm just going to stamp them all with Night of Navy, basically. Or will I bring in that other colour? Do you know what? Change of mind is not a bad thing. I was going to do the roofs with pecan pie, so I'll stamp the houses with pecan pie because I can. There we go. Right, so I need 3 and I'm going to punch them out. So one. Haven't really used this bundle too much. So 1. I think, yeah, that will be all right. Do this one here. So isn't this a cute wee house? And there's another bit for building up the house as well, because it's a builder punch. So it's got lots of bits in it. Well, not lots, it's got 3 bits in it. I'm just going to go with this whole house that I can punch out. I'm going to do first is punch them out. I'll colour them after. Now my reason for doing the colouring after I've punched out, because if I make a mess of the punching, I haven't wasted time doing the colouring. Yes, and I had spaced them out enough there. I don't actually need the square, which I think would be part of the chimney on one of them. So just line it up. So when you're using it, we use the punch upside down like this so we can see. So I am trying to line it up, and when I think I'm more or less there, I just hold it enough so that it's just gripping the paper. Have another look, and if I think that's okay, then I squeeze. So there I've got 2 that are okay. I've got hearts and things flying about. that. And then this one. So this is easy, but it won't necessarily be a very quick card. I don't know. But I never promised to be quick. I just promised it would be easy. So let's just have a wee look. So we'll just colour them in now. And I'm just using the pecan pie here. And then we colour this part of the chimney in. Didn't think of a colour for the doors. So we'll do this one as the blue house. And these, my Night of Navy blinds are quite old, so I'm kind of going under the eaves here. Which I think would be dark. Now the reason I'm colouring this, I've stamped this with a water-based ink, as our inks are water-based. But these pens are alcohol-based, so they don't react with each other. Obviously you can take your time with your colouring. Dark there. I'm just making this up as I go along, and then I'll get the light. Night of Navy. Is your pen end any good? So obviously it will take a wee while to colour in all the houses. I'm going as quick as I can. You'll have to think about the door. I'll stop colouring just now and do my stamping, and then I can have a look to see what's going to work. So first of all, I'm going to stamp my mountains with tether, as she says, opening Old Olive. Yeah, that's going to be great, isn't it? Right. So I've got Highland Heather. I might need to change to Gorgeous Grape, but I think Highland Heather will be fine. I chose Highland Heather because we don't have Gorgeous Grape blends. I think this maybe is, I'm from memory, might be needing re-inked, but we should be okay. Let's see. Nope, we're all right. And then we could just pull that along a bit and stamp again, so we get mountains in the background, so that gives it depth. Maybe just put a bit there. Oh, very good, Janice. You've got a halo. Oh, never fails. Or I never fail to annoy myself. And we've got a bit of foreground here. And I'm just going to pop it there. Now my houses will go. So we need some trees here. Where are the trees? On the stamp set. Now I'm going to come in with a brush in a minute and most of this won't be seen. I think my old olive needs re-inked as well. My goodness. I'll just take more time. Ink it up. So the cabins are going to be basically in the forest. Right. Now I want my brush, which of course I've not got ready. Now, this is the brush that I use all the time for Night of Navy. And thank you to Janine for giving me the wee clips for my brushes, because it does help me a little. I'm closing this lot up before I get enough angle. And then I'm coming in with Night of Navy because I love it for skies and water, and once you look at this you will think this is, well, that's strong. Because I re-inked it, didn't I? So let's come down to the mountains without adding more ink in there. And then over here, and just to take the white off this, but of course I've got a Night of Navy thumbprint in there now, so that could even be another body of water here, and the trees in front of the loch. Now we've got cabins in the woods. See, I don't know if I just want to have one or if I want to have many. I think I need to blend this bit a bit more. In a cottage in the woods, a little man at the window stood. I'm thinking on my card, to be honest, at 1. I'm going to trim this down a little too. I think I'm just going to have 1 cottage. Vicky's card had 5 right across, but it's a long, thin landscape. And I'm going to change this. Do you know that I've got my own wee style here, haven't I? I always do this when I make a scene. Now, I haven't done 100 scene cards, but I've done a lot of easy scene cards. But why not? It's just fun. To trim this one down. Let's see. going to tip it down a fair bit actually. I'll take that down here. Oh, take some off the sky. I'm going to take a bit off here as well. Let's just go for, take it off here. That's it. I thought I was going to take more than that off, but that's right. Yeah, that's makes me happy. What I managed to do there was cut my halo off, and then we'll have a cottage in the woods up on dimensionals. A lakeside cabin. You don't want next door neighbours, do you? This is Vicky's. Check out her YouTube. Whoops. So let's stick this down and then we'll add, and I don't know if we're doing a sentiment or what's going next, but probably need to close this before I get it all over the place. Please let me know in the comments if you'll have a go at this, if you've got the Humble Home bundle. Will you make some scenery for your houses? Let me know if this is something that you try, if you like scene building. And who likes to have a break by the lake with mountains in the background? I know you, in lots of other countries you have scenery like this, not just Scotland, but we have lots of this kind of scene in Scotland. So what colour is this going door? It'll have to be a green door because I don't want to take the palette any wider, although yeah, we'll maybe put some lights on in the house. Let's have a old olive door, very dark. This blend, it will die back a bit. It's broken the tip that I'm using, it's worn down. I've had these blends for a long time. I have had so much use from them. Is that the dark one? Yeah, I wonder if I just pop a bit of light. Might push the dark out. Right, I'll just let it do its thing. And then I think I will just get some yellow for the windows and we'll add snow. We'll add some snow, will we, in a minute. I need some dimensionals. Gosh, lots of things out. I need to make a space. Right, some dimensionals for the wee humble home. So another 2 stamp sets put, I do like that, you know, pairing stamp sets up. It's quite fun and it gives you lots of options then. Now, where are the stamp sets? So do we want a wee... Well, there's no sentiments in that set. Thank you, welcome, Merry Christmas. From our house to yours. I don't actually think there's anywhere to put it unless I had embossed it. I'm going to just leave this one without a sentiment. I might decide to do something at a later date, but for the moment I'm just going to make this a nice wee card. It does need a liner inside, and there is this piece that I cut off the bottom, or oh, what about this bit up the side? So that's the bit I cut off. Right, I'll just stick this on here and then we'll stick it inside. And then we can put whatever the message is on the inside of the card. Whoops! Oh, now I have glue all over my top. Fab. There we go. Just let that dry. So as I say, thank you, Vicky, for the inspiration. It was the very first card on your video and I went, oh, I love that. Could do that, something like that. And so I have. So if you put that video up to inspire people, then that is exactly what you've done. So thank you. I need to just get all these stamps all cleaned. And I'm going to do that in a minute. I'm going to go and have a cup of coffee and take the whole tub to the kitchen sink and give my stamps a rinse. I'm just going to leave that like that because it's simple. It makes me think of our beautiful Scottish scenery and I love it, and I hope you do too. Oh, we were going to put snow on. I forgot. Do I have it easily to find? Can I find it quickly? Why do I think of these things when I'm at the end of the video and I haven't looked? Didn't think of it after the I'm looking for is the enamel effects. They're in the other drawer. I'm looking for enamel effects, and what jumped out the drawer was googly eyes. Not much. Really doesn't fit the theme. Oh, I've got them. I've got them. So I've got pearly white. Oh, dear me. Maybe scrap to just make sure that's okay. So we'll just put some. That's enough. I don't want to, well, those think some of that would be. There we go, some snow, and We'll keep the white loose snowflakes for another day, but just put some little wee dots. Just to indicate a little bit of snow, maybe. It's not quite a blizzard yet, but you get the drift. Oh, you get the drift. Maybe have some here on the ground. Although it is picking up the green, so maybe let your card dry first before you do that. It looks like it might be soaking the green out. I just feel there's a big gap there. So the snowstorm is just beginning. And I'll have to leave that to dry. And that's enough. It's just a suggestion. Anyway, I'm done. It was easy. Honestly, it was easy. You can do this too. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Please press the bell icon to get notified when I come on again. And please share it out with your friends. Thank you.